More than 15 years after it ended, there are still questions about Richie's disappearance, what happened to Carrie's sister, and was Leah Remini pregnant during the King of Queens, and luckily, the answers may be revealed by the many hidden details in the show. The King of Queens centers around married couple Doug, Kevin James, and Carrie Heffernan, Remini, who live a quiet life until Carrie's father Arthur, Jerry Stiller, moves into their home, who clashes with Doug in hilarious ways and impedes on what should be a blissful life for Doug and Carrie. A sitcom spin-off of Everybody Loves Raymond, The King of Queens developed its own legacy with a show full of quirks, oddities, and mysteries. It would be easy to dismiss Doug and Carrie as sitcom tropes, with him as the lazy husband and her as the nagging wife, but they have layers and complexities, as do the characters around them. Meanwhile, other details in The King of Queens flat out don't make sense, whether they're a dropped storyline or a conflicting backstory. However, between plot holes and character nuances, there are many intriguing The King of Queens hidden details. Doug surprisingly loves to read. Hints of Doug's love of literature are peppered throughout the show. Doug and Carrie read from a board in The King of Queens. Sitcoms in the same era as King of Queens were common for having the husband characters fitting into a certain type. They were often slobbish, lazy, and not too bright compared to their wives, and Doug seemed to fit in nicely with this collection. The recent Doug King of Queens memes are a reminder that while he's depicted as a goofy average Joe in King of Queens who loves BBQs, cars, and beer, he's also deeper than first appears. The show has subtle references to Doug's collection of classic literature books. In Season 5, Episode 24's Taste Buds, Doug hides books in his toolbox at work. In Season 7 Episode 14, High School, Doug impresses Carrie with his vast knowledge of classic literature, and in Season 7, Episode 12, Gym Neighbors, he even expresses interest in joining a book club. Carrie hides her weird obsession with reality shows. Carrie seemed embarrassed by her guilty pleasure viewing. Throughout The King of Queens, Carrie often vocalizes her disdain for reality shows. This was in keeping with her blunt and outspoken attitude. She had a very blue-collar outlook on life, and it seemed as though she would simply be annoyed with the rich and spoiled personalities that stereotypically inhabit reality shows. However, they're secretly a guilty pleasure of Carrie's, as one King of Queens hidden detail hints that she's addicted to them. In Season 6, Episode 24's Awful Bigamy, Carrie gleefully mentions that her and Doug's bigamy scandal would make a great reality series. In Season 1, Episode 8, Educating Doug, Carrie quietly becomes obsessed with The Bachelor, and in Season 4, Episode 2, Sight Gag, she's all about a reality show called Patricia's Ultimate Style. It is a funny little detail that suggests, like many people, Carrie could criticize reality shows but get wrapped up in them as well. Lou Ferrigno has a collection of Hulk memorabilia. The Hulk actor was his own biggest fan. Carrie feels Lou's abs in The King of Queens. Lou Ferrigno, who famously played the Hulk in the 1970s series, plays himself in the King of Queens cast and is one of Doug and Carrie's neighbors. He is a hilarious addition to the show, playing the gentle giant role while also being able to poke fun at his own image. It's no secret that the sitcom plays on Ferrigno's previous role and makes a pun about it any chance it gets. However, the show took it a step further when it hinted that Ferrigno has a collection of Hulk memorabilia. Throughout The King of Queens, there are very subtle hints to Ferrigno's collection, such as in Season 2, Episode 10, Roman Holiday, when Lou gives Doug a signed Hulk action figure, and in High School, when Lou reveals his favorite possession, which is a Hulk lunchbox.